Need 4. 7 members, even though we were short one, still need 4.
Dennis was supposed to be joining us, so I'm not sure where he is.
We have 4. Are you, Frank, you're here, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
John, Christoph?
Even if you, I'm here, Charlie, yeah, hello. Hello, Lauren.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess in that case, I will call the meeting to order at 6:32 p.m. I'm not gonna lie though, I do not have an agenda in front of me, so Lori, I'm gonna actually ask you to just keep me on track with the agenda if you wouldn't mind, please.
I can do that.
I appreciate that.
First on the agenda is the minutes of 10/27/20.
Has everyone had a chance to review the minutes?
Yep.
Okay. At this time, I would entertain a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
Do I hear a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. Any discussion? All those in favor?
I wasn't,
Oh, sorry.
sorry, Charlie, just wanted to confirm that I was not at that meeting, so I should be abstaining.
Yep, no problem. I'm going to do a roll call, so I'll hit you up. So, John,
Okay.
Yes.
Dennis,
Yes.
Frank,
Yes.
Christoph, abstain, and then I'm a yes. So minutes are approved. Thank you very much. What we got next, Lori?
The site plan hearing for Templeton Municipal.
Templeton Municipal Light.
Okay. And is that a public hearing or just a site plan review, correct?
It is a public hearing.
Okay. So does that need to be read out loud into the minutes?
I can do that for you if you'd like. I have it here.
I would appreciate that because I don't have it in front of me.
To all persons deemed interested in the planning board acting under the provisions of the Town of Templeton bylaws, Chapter 235, you are hereby notified of a public hearing to be held November 10th, 2020 at 6:30 p.m. via Zoom, facilitated by TCTV YouTube, to consider an application submitted by Templeton Municipal Light and Water for the site plan review. The proposed project is located at 86 Bridge Street, Baldwinville, map 6-05, parcel 5. The proposed project is for the construction of an outbuilding, a shed addition to the existing building, and other related changes. All interested parties who wish to be heard shall be heard. All relevant documents for review are available electronically through the Office of Development Services. And for further information, it was to contact Development Services by email.
Okay, thank you. So I guess at this time I would entertain a motion to open the public hearing.
I'll make a motion that we open the public hearing.
Thank you, Dennis.
I'll second.
Excellent. Thank you, Christoph. Any discussion? Roll call. Dennis,
Yes.
Christoph,
Yes.
John,
Yes.
Frank,
Yes.
and also yes. So public hearing is open. Thank you very much. Do we have a representative from Templeton Municipal Light?
You do. You have William Murray with Places Associates for the site engineer, and on as well as Thomas Berry from the light department.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Welcome back.
Thank you. Good to see you all again. Lori, can you screen share?
I cannot screen share. I was hoping you were going to be doing that.
I'm going to attempt it. How we doing? Can anybody see anything?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Looks good.
So as we discussed before, the proposal, the tan building is the existing municipal light building. This little outbuilding is an existing outbuilding. And the proposal is to build a 3,600 square foot prefabricated metal building that looks very much like the little outbuilding, which will be a drive-through, so it's a new driveway. It's located in the area where they currently store utility poles. It's a fully secured and fenced area and it will remain fully secured and gated. Behind that building to the north will be the new pole laydown area, which would be made out of large block retaining walls because it's kind of in a downslope. New parking, and all we're doing is simply taking the parking and pushing it towards the utility lines back there. This is the 1,020 square foot shed addition, which the area in the main building is a storage building. We're going to put a garage door on it. And then this will be the new shed addition. It's been fully engineered. The Conservation Commission has walked the site and agreed the wetlands are not within 100 feet. We've done drainage calculations prepared by a registered professional engineer to show that we have no increase in the rate of runoff. All the lights on the building, the new building, will simply be by the manway doors, which is required by code, but there'll be full cutoffs so they shine down and not out and won't affect the neighbors. No new employees are anticipated to be hired. This is simply a reconfiguration and an increase in storage. This new building, the 3,600 square foot building, is a drive-through because right now they're storing transformers in the small building and it just is awkward and doesn't work. So that when their transformers traditionally, Tom, correct me if I'm wrong, but they don't go at convenient times, rain, snow, sleet. So it'll be much easier for the crew to load their trucks inside an enclosed building, drive out, and then serve the community. So it's an expansion of the existing use, but as I said, no new employees, so it's not really a very large expansion of the use. And I'd be happy to answer any questions. But we have landscaping along the whole back here. There it is. So you can see the basin's getting bigger. So we're taking out the existing trees, but we're adding a lot more trees. Right here is an existing stand of trees that will be removed. Some of them are just too tall next to the power lines. Others will just be in the way of our new construction for the laydown area. Now I'm done.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Anyone from the board have any questions?
Have we had anything from the public as far as this is concerned?
Well, this is their opportunity and no one's on.
I know, but
There was one person who had questions, Mrs. Graves, and I don't know if Mr. Barry or Mr. Murray could speak to, were her questions answered? She was invited to the meeting.
That's a Mr. Berry question.
Yeah, this is Tom. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I did meet with her, and I did walk the site with her and explain the project. She really had no concern over the addition to the garage, really nor the new building. She did express concerns about her privacy, just given at our new pole laydown area, there are a group of trees there. So I said, that those would be coming out and those were her concerns. I was expecting her to be on the meeting tonight.
Is there any chance, is there space there for some type of a natural barrier, some trees to be put back in there or anything?
Well, I did show her the planting schedule that Bill showed earlier. There it is. And I did tell her that we were going to be putting those back, and it's hard to gauge whether that.
Whereabouts is her house, just if you wouldn't mind me asking?
It's across the right of way. Probably
Right there.
Okay, so she's behind the project.
on walnut
But the
tree.
trees will be kind of planted though in between her house and the project, correct?
Correct. And they'll be currently the trees are spaced, I think, 15, 18 feet apart. These will be spaced 8 feet apart, and there'll be a whole lot more of them than they are evergreens.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's the only comment that we got.
Tom, this is John. Did she seem satisfied with your answer? I mean, I'm not asking you to put words in her mouth. I'm just curious, did it go well, or was it?
Well, she had other concerns too about noise and other things, which I addressed with her. It was hard to tell, to be honest with you. I did point out the trees, and I said I thought they should be satisfactory, but if they're not, I mean, we're definitely open to.
I mean, as much as they're planning on planting trees there, and maybe a little extra focus on that one section, just to hopefully make sure there's some privacy there. And Laura, you did say she wasn't invited to the meeting, though, correct? So she is.
She was.
Okay. Just want to make sure that she does have an opportunity in case she did have any questions.
And we did mail letters to all of the abutters.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much.
And this is John again. And so we've decided we don't need peer engineering, correct? We don't have to worry about that, Lori?
Correct.
Okay. So I think I would make a motion to close the public hearing.
So I was going to say, so as long as no one else from the board has any other questions, I would take John's motion. Seeing none, I guess there's a motion on the table. Do I have a second?
I can second it.
Thank you, Christoph. Any discussion on closing the public hearing? Seeing none. John?
Yep.
Christoph?
Yes.
Dennis?
Yes.
Frank?
Yes.
I also, yes. So public hearing has been closed.
I make a motion we accept the plans as submitted.
I'll second that.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion on the motion? None. John?
Yes.
Dennis?
Yes.
Christoph?
Yes.
Frank?
Yes.
Also yes. So the plans are approved for a second time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Very much.
Thank you, guys.
Nice to see you, Tom.
You too.
See you later, Tom. Thank you, guys.
What do we got next, Lori?
Next on the agenda is Rice Road A&R.
Okay. So just for clarification purposes, so everyone is aware, this is a parcel that Frank does own, so I believe Frank is going to recuse himself from the meeting.
Yes.
Okay. Has everyone had a chance to review the plan?
Charlie,
Right,
not
can you-
everybody has a copy, so you're going to have to kind of go over it with them.
Yeah, can someone just explain exactly?
Yeah, all it is just to change the lot line. He's not creating a lot and nothing. This is my youngest son, Bruce.
Okay.
The land's coming from me to him.
So you're just shifting over closer to your house, giving him more land?
Well, he'll have more land. It's when it was surveyed many years ago, it was kind of a crooked line, come too close to his house. So now we're straightening that line out. So I'm just giving him some land.
Okay.
And he's going to adjoin it to his land.
So it's really not creating a lot. It's not making a lot non-conforming. So, so why is an A&R necessary?
Well, I think because I'm taking it out of my land.
No, I know, but we're not creating. So usually we have an A&R.
Yeah.
Correct me, somebody, if I'm wrong. We have an A&R is because we're creating a lot. You're just giving Bruce more land.
Right.
I mean, you're not really creating a lot. You're just changing the sizes.
Right.
Can I jump in here, John?
Yep, please, somebody.
The Form A that's with the application says application for endorsement of plan believes not to require approval A&R. Well, not to require approval and then A&R in the next line. I'm not sure. Did you put this together, Lori, the application?
That application came from Mr. Moschetti, and he has a surveyor. And I believe it's because a Mylar still has to be filed with the Registry of Deeds.
It does say in the next paragraph, at the time of application, please submit the original and 4 copies of this form completed and signed, the Mylar, and 4 prints of the plan in question. So I guess we're going through the motions so that we have the paperwork to go to the Registry of Deeds to make it official.
Okay. Charlie, you want to do the checklist?
My only question is, does he have to pay $300 for
No.
creating a lot?
No.
No, okay.
It's not creating a lot, it's just moving land from one lot to another lot, which I think in those situations we don't.
Yeah, but there's also change of ownership there too, so.
No, sir.
Right?
No, I mean, there's change of ownership, but Bruce's lot is getting bigger and Frank's lot's getting smaller.
Yeah, but
And they're not creating a lot. There's no outlot created. So there would be no fee.
Because I think, as I say, I remember doing, I think, a few of these on a couple others. Actually, I remember, I think, one in Victoria Lane where there was, again, the house or something had to be moved. And I think because it was just transferred from one lot to another, I don't believe there was any fee because there was nothing created. It was just cleaning up the lines. Does that sound right?
Yes.
So do you want to just read through the checklist?
Yeah, only some of it will apply, but
Right.
Look. 4 copies of the plan, which we do have. Identification of plan by name of owner of record, which we do have. The statement of approval under the subdivision control law not required, which that's on there. Zoning classification and location of any zoning district. That is on there, correct? No, yes, it is. In case of creation of new lot, but it's not applicable. Notice of any decisions, not applicable. Name of butters, which I believe those are on, well, because there's no butters, so, yeah. Distance to nearest permanent monument, which I believe there's a few on there. Location of all existing buildings, which it doesn't show that on the plan. I'm assuming that they're just out of range of the plan.
There's no buildings on the lot that we're transferring over.
Okay. Excellent. Not applicable. And location of any easement or way, which there's nothing on there, correct?
No.
Okay. 4 copies of Form A. Lori, we've got those?
Yes.
4 copies of A&R.
Yes.
Description of lot we have.
Yes.
No fee because no lot's actually being created, correct?
Correct.
I make a motion to accept the application as submitted.
Yeah.
second.
Perfect. Thank you. Any discussion on the motion on the floor?
no,
Okay. Seeing none. John?
Yes.
Christoph?
Yes.
Dennis?
yes,
I'll also vote in the affirmative on that. So that is all set.
I should make a note that
I was going to say that. And just for the record, Frank didn't even, he's,
Yeah, I abstain.
yeah, not,
No, you didn't even abstain. You accused. You were not part of the board.
exactly. I wanted to clarify. Thank you, John. Yes. So he wasn't even, he was speaking as a resident, not a member of the planning board on that, or that discussion of his lot. Okay, so that has been approved. Thank you. Lori, anything else on the agenda?
Other than your next meeting being November 24th? No.
Okay. Does anyone else have any new business?
When are we going to meet in person?
We
As
are.
soon as possible.
We're going backwards.
Christoph, I'll meet you out at the bar. Let me know when.
And I do have a question. I know, we said that we're a board of 7, but who's the 7th?
We're still missing one member, I believe.
Right. So, Christoph, didn't you recommend somebody that we were gonna maybe?
I did recommend someone, and I do still think he's a good fit. I haven't actually talked to him yet.
Okay.
I've been busy with the construction season, but I can and will talk. If we need to put someone in, I think he's a good guy, and I can and will, or a good candidate, and I can and will talk to him and see if he's interested.
Christoph, what's his name? I go by there quite often with I'm walking the dogs. I occasionally see him out there.
His name is Mike Capps.
Mike Katz?
Yeah, he bought the house directly across the street
Right.
from me, next to Dave Raffa.
Right.
Gentlemen, so you're aware, he has to fill out an application. You make a recommendation to the selectmen, and the selectmen appoint him for the remaining term for the spot that Mr. Roddy used to have.
Would it be possible for
Well,
him?
I thought it was a spot that someone. So Mr. Roddy resigned, and there was someone who was elected.
And it didn't get filled, right? He has made no attempt to return any calls or letters or anything else.
Okay.
Would it be possible for Mike to be at our next meeting if he decides he wants to, so we could kind of talk to him?
I don't see any reason why he can't.
Okay. If I get a chance, I'll try to see if I can touch base with him. And Christoph, you can try too.
I'll do the same, Dennis, yeah.
Okay.
Excellent. Sounds good. Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate that. Okay. Unless there's
I
any,
make a motion to close the meeting.
Sounds good. Motion's on the floor accepted. Meeting has been
All right.
adjourned.
Hello, everybody, and goodbye, everybody.
Good night. Thank you.
Hi, John.
Bye. Take care.